Hello, I'm Mark Forsyth, and welcome to the 5th lesson on how to write English verse, which will be about dactyls. As ever, if you haven't done the previous 4 lessons, this lesson won't make any sense. Go back. But if you have, then you will remember that we have so far done 3 poetic feet. We have done the I am to tum, which meant, shall I compare thee to a summer's day. We've done the trochee, tum-te, double, toil and trouble. And we've done the anapaest, TUM-te-te 'Twas the night before Christmas and all through the house. Today we're going to do the dactyl, which is another 3-syllable one. It goes tum-te-te. You put 2 in a line usually. Tum-te-te, tum-te-te. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on a tuffet. The most famous poem that uses a dactyl is The Charge of the Light Brigade by Alfred Lord Tennyson. That goes half a league, half a league, half a league onward. Or the famous line, cannon to left of them, cannon to right of them, cannon in front of them, tum-pa-pa, pum-pa-pa, pum-pa-pa, pum-pa-pa. I'd like to tell you about all the great English poems that use the dactyl. And I already have, because there's only The Charge of the Light Brigade, that's it. There isn't really much written in dactyls. I mean, Charge of the Light Brigade's all right, you know, it's forward the Light Brigade. Was there a man dismayed, not though the soldiers knew someone had blundered? There's not to make reply, there's not to reason why, there's but to do or die, into the valley of death, rode the 600. It's good. I mean, I love Tennyson, but it's not his best. Not really. In fact, I've only really told you about the dactyl so that to complete the set, as it were. The English verse is basically a 4-footed creature, and you've now learnt the 4 feet. If you do want to write something in dactyls, then the best, most fun you can have, probably, is to write a thing called a double dactyl. A double dactyl is sort of like a poetic form, but it's really just a parlour game. It's got strict rules, and the rules go like this. It's an 8-line poem. Each line is 2 dactyls long, so it goes tum-te-te, tum-te-te. The first line has to be nonsense, so something like flippity-gibbety, just nonsense words. The second line has to be somebody's name, so you could do Jennifer Aniston or Alfred Lord Tennyson. The 7th line has to be 1 word long, so you need to think of a word which is 6 syllables long and forms a perfect dactyl, like incontrovertibly or anachronistically. And the 4th and 8th lines have to rhyme. And they can also be truncated. You're allowed to chop off the last 2 syllables if you like. So first line nonsense, 2nd line somebody's name, 7th line 1 word, and 4th and 8th lines rhyme. I wrote one this very afternoon. I poured it out from the depth of my soul. It went like this. Spronketty clonketty William Shakespeare was, writing a tragedy up in his room, writing of how it was dirty Mark Antony, Egyptosexually, met with his doom. Now, that word rhymed slightly more than was necessary, but there's your example. First line, nonsense. 2nd line, somebody's name. 7th line, 1 word. 4th and 8th lines rhyme and can be shortened. If you just Google double dactyl, you'll get all those rules, and you'll see that there are loads of them floating around the internet. Dactyl, by the way, is spelled D-A-C-T-Y-L. Other than that, that's it. You now know all the major English feet. So next lesson can be much more interesting. We can do stuff about acephalous things and feminine endings, which aren't what you think they are. Until then, goodbye, farewell.